I would like to say that I'm grateful that y'all adopted me and that y'all have tahan all of my shit all along and really stuck through the past 18 years of my life and for loving me as your own.
Family relationships are an integral part of every individual's development. Research has shown that strong and stable families are a key aspect of a child's development growing up. But what about a child who is not biologically related to the parents? Today, I'm meeting a young lady who is raised by an adoptive family. Olivia, tell us about yourself.
I'm Olivia, I'm an adoptee and I have, in my family, there's my mom, my dad, and my younger sister and my younger brother, and I'm the only one adopted.
Chee Siah, what made you decide to adopt Olivia?
Well, actually, at that point, we couldn't conceive for 7 years, and then the opportunity to adopt Olivia came out, so we jumped right onto it. So she actually came home within a very short period of time. It was about less than 2 weeks. So a lot of thinking through, but she came home. Yeah, so it was really a decision, as you said, a decision to adopt, yeah.
I think that I've always known that I was adopted. I don't remember when exactly I was told, but I feel like I've always known that I was adopted because my parents have always told me about my adoption since young.
Do you think that you told her too early or too late?
Oh, absolutely not too early, right? We really believe that we want to be able to tell the child as early as possible, not so much for the child really, but it's actually for ourselves as parents to be very comfortable in telling our kids about adoption so that she grows up knowing that this is part of her identity. So our encouragement for adoptive parents is tell as early as possible. Yeah.
So Olivia, how did you feel when you found out that you were adopted?
I don't think I really felt anything because I was so young to comprehend what adoption meant. But I think growing up, I did feel a bit insecure about my adoption, especially outside people comparing me and my sister because we are less than a year apart. So I think it was quite hard growing up with such a high-performing sister.
She was generally a really well-behaved child, but the most impressionable was when she was about 9 to 11, where she had like huge, massive meltdown, right? So very challenging time, but it is also a time that we really learn about how to connect with our kids very differently from her needs rather than we wanting to change her behavior. Yeah, so about that time has been very challenging for us. Oh, sweetie, you know how I feel about you. You're so annoying, but as much as you're annoying, you know that we love you from the bottom of our hearts, and you know that you're precious, and that you know that we love you with God's love, and it is through loving you that we know how much God loves us. So you're loved, deep.
So Olivia, what are your thoughts on adoption?
I think adoption is great because it gives a child a family and it's a way of like creating a family for a child who needs it.
What were your main concerns?
Well, raising an adopted child, the main concern has always been how would she actually accept herself as an adopted child in our family where we also have two birth kids, right? So that's always been very intentional to make sure that she actually loves and accepts herself as an adopted child, but at the same time to love the family and at the same time accept that she also have a birth family, right? So her identity in being who she is something that we work very hard to make sure that she actually feels good about herself.
It is wonderful to know that adoptive children can have a happy and meaningful life. Olivia has a wonderful life of opportunities ahead of her, all because of strong family support when her adoptive parents chose to embrace her as their own. I'm CityJo Carson, celebrating families for Singapore One.